One of the many benefits of selling digital products is that you are completely in control of the customer journey from the time that they find you to the time that your product is delivered to them. But the customer experience doesn't end just because you fulfilled your end of the bargain and delivered the digital download product. If you think, well, now it's in their hands, better use it or lose it, it's all up to them. If you go in with that kind of mentality, then you're potentially leaving a lot of easy money on the table in the form of future sales from this customer. Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Christina Scalera if you're new here, and I help you turn your services into best-selling digital download products sold through an online storefront. I call this d-commerce. There are two things you might be doing to absolutely kill your sales or kill your future sales with your current customers. If you don't have these things in place, not only are they going to never buy from you again, but they might not trust you and they might ask for a refund pretty quickly after purchasing. Let's think about it from their perspective. They just pulled their credit card out, purchased your product, and it's being delivered to them as we speak. But what happens next has a huge impact on whether or not that customer will continue to purchase from you and share you out to all their friends, which is the cheapest form of advertising. The first thing that customer is going to be looking for is some sort of follow-up email, especially one that contains their order confirmation. Typically, this is sent automatically from your shop, whether it's on Shopify, Squarespace, Wix, etc. This is an automatic email that goes out unless you've turned it off. But this is the most important place to put any critical information, not just regarding their order, but about other products that they might be interested in. Your confirmation emails will be opened more than any other email that you send, and therefore you can actually start to use them as a sales tool as well as a trust builder with your customers, because your customers are seeing that you're following through with the things that you say you're going to do, such as delivering their product and receiving an order confirmation. Now, no matter how easy you make it to download your digital product, unless you specifically tell your customers how to do this, you are always going to get customer support emails and complaints that people couldn't find their download product or didn't know how to download it. I know it sounds crazy, but even if it's super simple and straightforward, they still need some sort of tutorial or at least a PDF that walks them through step by step how to open the email and download the product, even if they've already gotten the email. I want you to pretend that the majority of people who are buying your product are like your grandparents. And they typically don't have a lot of computer experience. They might not be really fluent in computer language of just like opening PDFs and things like that. So when you create some sort of guide to walk them through step by step how to download your products, even if that's just clicking a simple zip file or opening something, it's really important that you have this step and it's available immediately upon purchase, because not only is it going to cut down on the number of support emails that you get, aka that's more time back in your schedule, but it's also going to continue to instill that trust that we're looking to build with the customers. And it's also going to show them that you're already anticipating everything that they could possibly need in association with your digital product. That makes them feel really confident about their buying decision, and it makes them more likely that they're going to purchase from you again. If this is new information to you, or you feel like this is going to really help you in your shop, make sure you hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. It would mean so much to tell me that I'm on the right track with creating the kind of content that you're interested in. All right, so the first thing was making sure your customers are set up for success through your confirmation email and any related tutorials, PDFs, guides that need to come with your product to explain how to get started with it. The second thing we're going to do to continue to improve your sales using your existing customer base is to keep emailing your customers, but in a very specific way. We want to create an automated sequence that walks them through case studies of how similar people have used your product, or how you would expect people to be using your product if you don't have case studies yet. These are especially helpful if you're able to point out unique or different ways to use your product or repurpose your product into something else, so that they can feel like they're really getting even more value out of their purchase. For example, in my d-commerce store, the Contract Shop, with my terms and conditions and privacy policy template, we actually teach people how to use that not just as a privacy policy, which everyone is required by law to have on their website, but also how to use that in case they're selling online courses or coaching programs and how to make that clickable upon checkout so that someone is agreeing to those terms and conditions when they make a purchase of your group coaching program or mastermind or whatever else. We love to showcase case studies of people who have had success using our products, not just to remind people that we're a great shop to buy from, but also to help them see what's possible for them watching their peers go through the same process and implement the products that they just purchased from us. I would love to know in the comments below if you also collect case studies or testimonials from your customers and what you found is the best way to do that. I'm always looking for new ways to collect those case studies from our customers. My favorite way so far has been using an app called boast.io. I'm not an affiliate or affiliated with them in any way. I just like to use them because they allow me to collect written and video testimonials from our customers. In addition to tutorial and case study based emails to give them all the tools they need to get started and confidently at that, I make sure that I'm also following up with any kind of support, feedback, or anything else that they might need. So there's a lot of people that will purchase from your store and have a small problem. And it's not a big enough problem that they're gonna write into you and let you know about that problem, but it's big enough that it was annoying to them. And some people are not going to find this just annoying. They're actually going to be like enraged about it. I actually like to preemptively ask people, is there anything at all that we could have done to make this experience even better for you? And I make this look like a personal email. It looks like it was sent from my Gmail. I put the footer, the unsubscribe and all that way down by hitting the enter bar a bunch of times. And I make it like size 13 Helvetica font because I think that's what Gmail sends. I don't know. But it makes it look like a personal email to them, especially because I have their accurate name. It wasn't like a freebie where someone entered like a weird name. So I have their actual name from their order and I'm able to ask them if there's anything at all that they would like to change, just hit reply to this email. And by doing that, over 8,000 times, we've had 8,000 or 9,000 people buy from my store over the years. We've gotten some really great feedback that we've used to improve our products and more specifically the product delivery process by including some of those tutorials and those emails that I'm talking about here because that was what people were asking for. Even though this can be totally automated, it can still help your customers to feel seen and heard, and that's so important, especially in this post-Amazon era of high-touch customer service. Plus, in the case that they were to file a chargeback, you have all of this email communication with them as proof that they've been opening and engaging with your emails in some way, maybe even a response, which would show that they actively knew what they were purchasing and were actually excited about it. If you don't know what credit card chargebacks are, or you want me to make a video all about chargebacks, just comment chargeback video below, and that way I'll know that this is something that you're interested in as far as future content. Bottom line, when it comes to selling your digital products, the more automated you can make it, the easier it is on yourself, and it can help your customers to feel like they can trust you more and that they're more likely to share. The more confident and comfortable your customers are in advocating for your brand, the cheaper your next leads are, and the more likely you are to grow as a shop. All right, so you just learned all about how to keep your customers super happy, but if you're still wondering how to get those first few customers, make sure you click the video that just popped up on your screen because I'm going to go into detail there all about how to do that. Good luck with these post-purchase activities. Bye, everyone.